Welcome back to another Amnesia custom story. Now for today I have The Order of the Skull demo remastered, made by Happy Matt 12345. Now the developer said to me that he's changed a lot in the demo and he remastered it as well, so there's, as far as I'm concerned, more content, as in more character development, different monsters this time, different kind of encounters and events as well. Different kind of events, that's what I meant. Okay, so I've also seen on ModDB that he set a release date for somewhere in 2020, so that is good. So, at least I'm really, excited about his full release, which will be in 2020. And yes, of course, I will be still playing Amnesia in 2020, I assure you that. And I can't wait for the full release of The Order of the Skull. But for now, we have the demo remastered. So, Order of the Skull demo. Okay, come on. Well, eventually it will load up the title screen. Yeah, there we are. Happy Matt 12345. HP Lovecraft 2 level editor. Okay, well, yeah. Okay. I will tell the story again. It may lag a bit for low-end computers. I have no clue if I have a low-end computer, but I guess I have. Anyway, we shall see. Your name is Gregory. The year is 1867. You awake one morning to find that you receive a letter from an anonymous sender asking you only one thing: that you come to his location in the woods, nowhere near any form of civilization. The letter mentions some organization. You know you have heard the name Order of the Skull somewhere, perhaps in a book or from a conversation in an earshot. You don't know what to make of it, but being a small-time investigator, you decide to follow up on this possible lead. So yeah. Interesting. Alright, so I never had lag in Amnesia custom stories unless in, like, for example, the Maze of Lost Memories, where it really pushed the engine. But that's the engine lagging, not the computer lagging. Anyway, let's start. A low-end computer. I do think I don't have a low-end computer. I have not a Stone Age computer. I have a reasonable computer, not the best. Definitely not a real, like, extreme gaming computer, but I mean, what can you do? Not everyone can afford a gaming computer for 2,000 quids or euros. Scars have the strange power to remind us that our past is real. Cormac McCarthy.
The Order of the Skull, a secret society formed in 1778, notorious for experiments involving human subjects, using methods most men are too moral to imagine. The Order were feared by many. Even law enforcement feared to venture near their base. Their leader, Theodore Ramsden, was ruthless and dangerous, but fortunately, the Order of the Skull were gone soon enough. Alex Handelin fought for all that was moral when he entered their base in 1797. He tried everything to slay their leader when he tried to open a gateway to power no living being should possess. He ended up resorting to destroying the mythical artifact that powered the gate, causing the entire building to implode with the rocket lay almost 100 yards below. It destroyed Theodore and Alex both, and without their leader, the Order of the Skull slipped away into the pages of legend.
Alright, so if you want to know my specifics of the computer, I should check the mail. Maybe there's a lead of the disappearances. I have oh, hello there. Seller key. I have an AMD quad-core equivalent to an Intel i5. Like the i5 series it's a reasonable processor, but it's not the best they have. And I have an AMD HD 8760 graphics card, which is okay at best. I could still play The Witcher 3 with it, so that's a good thing. And I have 8 gig RAM. I mean, the amazing thing about my processor, apparently it is at like 4 gigahertz, which is like pretty good. Okay, well, we have a note here. Let's look at the note. Gramsville News, week of April 14th, 1876. Disappearances of Balthasar Sherman. Late in the news comes something of great concern. As a local resident, Balthasar Sherman was reported missing by his grandmother, Hilda Sherman. Hilda was questioned, but law enforcement does not suspect her as she is a member of the local church and a high-end participant in the Granville Watch. All that is known about Balthasar is that he was 16 years of age and he was sneaking out a night during the weeks leading up to his disappearance. Law enforcement still had no leads, leaving everyone in a worry as suspense grows. The only possible clue is that the fact that Balthasar has been sneaking out. Perhaps Balthasar simply ran away. More on the news subject will be available in the coming weeks. Another news section. Cure-all, at all possible. In other news, the great chemist Harold Granat has submitted a request to rent a space in the Gramsville laboratory, claiming that he discovered a cure-all medication. Whether or not this is possible is up for debate. But at the thought of saving humanity from all illness and disorders, Harold was given this space along with his associate David Profancy. Now I do see. I'm always a little bit paranoid if I've installed it correctly, and this is the remaster and not the first demo that he made. But I think I think I see some differences already. Yeah. Bloop. Boy. Okay. Gramsville News, week of April 21st, 1876. Disappearances continue. The disappearance of Balthasar Sherman, which we brought to you an exclusive post on last week, was not to be the first. 3 total disappearances have now been reported, and the town is in fear that they might be next. 2 new disappearances both were reported this week. Henry Grundle, who had as well been sneaking out at night against his father, and Jeremy Grundle's wishes. And David Profancy, who have been working with Harold Granat on a supposed cure-all medication. Since the last disappearance in Profancy, a lot of the residents and law enforcement alike suspect Harold Granat is somehow involved. But with no evidence or leads as to how or why he would, arrest is made impossible. We've interviewed and noted the Profancy's colleague, Harold Granat. Interview: when did you find out that your friend's disappearance? Harold: I wasn't sure until a few days ago. I haven't heard from him in a whole day, so I stopped by his lab. The place was a mess, and he was gone. I fear for the worst. Interviewer: do you have any idea who could have done this, and or why? I have no clue why anyone would do this, but I feel it may someone who would be upset with our current project. Interviewer: the cure-all med? Okay, the rest is done. Very well done. To Gregory, April 21st, 1876. You do know me well. You do know me well, at least not personally. I need to make this quick. The Council of the Order might be watching. I walked with the Order of the Skull. I had no clue I was doing so until recently. That is, terrible things are happening in the complex. Don't understand what the goal is or how they are going about it. Don't believe half of the things I saw. The members of the Order, cages, captives, otherworldly experiments. Enter the complex and prove the existence of the Order. Don't let them spot you. Get out as soon as possible, or the last hope to get this all shut down before anything dire arises. Oh, you're the last hope. Let's shut this all down. Sometimes Gregory will write a diary page. These are so important, so remember to read them. New diaries can be triggered by just about anything. Reading certain notes, entering a certain area, looking at something, etc. A pencil of paper sound will play when Gregory writes the diary. Not the same in the memento style. Open your journal to the diary to read it. Okay. That is new. Okay, so okay, now this is a confirmation that I'm doing the remaster. Okay. I received an anonymous tip regarding some Order of the Skull. Why does this name sound familiar? Could they be behind the recent disappearances? It's my duty as an investigator to figure out what is actually happening, and that I will do. The letter has coordinates written on the back. I shall follow the map and expose the truth behind the disappearances. Gregory Frederickson, April 21st, 1896. So that's cool. That's a cool feature. Happy Matt 1 2 3 4 5. That is a. That's a thumbs up. You know, it's a very interesting feature to put in as character development. You know, the character's thoughts of happenings and such, and the area around him, the thoughts of the area around him. That's good for making characters. Character development, I mean. Why did it fall out? So now I'm trying to find another one if possible. Oh boy. I have to search through all, huh? Oh, but look at that. Sink. I have to do the dishes. I think I'll leave that running and go out. Alright. Chip, 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 chip. Note from Bill. Gregory, I've not found any evidence regarding the disappearances. This is troubling to me as they are continued. And there's no signs of stopping whatsoever. I told Clara and Jeremy to keep their ears open, and this letter is intended to tell you to do the same. You're among the most reliable we have at our disposal, so I trust that you're already doing so. But I'm required to let everyone know. Anyhow, just listen in for any possible evidence. If anything comes up, please forward it to my attention. Bill Clown. Alrighty then. This is outside, I suppose, but we do have the key to the cellar. As I opened the door, feelings of familiarity rushed back to me. I never liked that cellar. Alright. So I don't know if this is an extended version as well. I can remember I could play the Out of the Skull in like 30 to 40 minutes. But I guess he added many more things, so I guess I might be able to not play this in one go. Concerning generator fuel, Gregory, I know you don't come down here often, but I am ever not here, and the generator needs to be refueled. I just want to give you a warning. The fuel is highly combustible and should not be exposed to the heat of any sort of flame. As such, all of the matches, lanterns have been encased in glass, and the torches replaced with electric lamps, so it shouldn't be a worry. I also want to leave a few notes regarding the fueling pump. It is equipped with a failsafe to ensure that the fuel doesn't spill by accident. There need to be at least 4 pounds of weight on the platform in order to trigger the release of the fuel. Note that if any object of the weight or greater is left on the platform, it will trigger a false positive to the failsafe mechanism, so be careful. The fuel can is kept in the generator fuel port. Just pull it out and put it on the platform. Connect in the nozzle and press the button, and the fuel will automatically be ejected. I know you are a smart individual, but I figured I would leave a note as it is easy to forget things. Father. Bruh! I'm getting real thirst. But I don't have anything near me to drink. It's flickering. I suppose I better get this light fixed after I check out the complex. Shh. There's a sword here. Oh boy, there's something completely different. Father's suicide note. Gregory, I realized it will cause you unforgettable pain, and for that I apologize. But my father, Your grandfather's death has affected me way too harshly. I know he died for my sake, but it still causes me in a pain that grows greater with each passing day. You're starting out as a private investigator, and I'm proud that you take it upon yourself to expose the lies of the world. In my will, I've left you a family-owned estate, as well as all the money I've left. I do apologize for what I will force you through. I am torn up inside. I cannot live any longer this way. I hope you go on to do great things, and that God forgives me this son. It's with my heavy heart that I pen these words. I love you, son. I always have, and I always will, Father. Wow. Wow. A new diary has been added. Rest in peace, Father. My father's suicide came shortly after we moved into this house. I never knew my grandfather, but my father was very close with him. The real thing that troubles me now is the fact that I don't fully understand what he mentioned in his suicide note. I know it's silly, but I get the feeling that the present and future events are somehow connected to the suicides of my father and the death of my grandfather. I do hope this. I feel the issue will not leave my mind without some form of closure. Gregory Fredrickson, April 1st, 1876. Oh boy. Well, I sure cannot remember this. I know there's a lever there, but you know, I still have to find where the lever should go. That leads to the supply shed, but it's blocked from the other side. Oh. Oh wow. I guess it needs to... No, wait. You know, I leave it there for now. That will break? No, it's not gonna break. Panic room schematic required 200 meters of wood boards, 1 metal security door, 50 meter copper wiring, and an electronic locking system. Source of power, lever mount, lever handle. Following is a few important dimensions of design. Activation, make sure that the generator is active when you attempt to operate, or the door will remain locked. Pull the switch in the far right loom and the door should unlock. If it doesn't, check to ensure that the generator is active. If so, call your contractor, as there might be an issue with the design. Oh, I need that. Okay. Panic room door security system runs on our old generator. Let's hope I can get without... What does it say? Buy without it. Okay. I need this one. Place it there. Give me that in the box. It's not hard mode now. I thought I had to... Didn't I have to... Yeah, because this is a machine for pigs. Okay, now. A button, of course. This is a contraption of a machine for pigs. Alright. Generator is on. Bloop, 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 bloop. You have to press the button. And now this. Ah! Yay, fixed it. On my first try. Alright. I don't seem to be... okay, like that, of course.
I hired the workers to build this room as a place to run and hide to were anything dire to ever arise. Do not use the room, or even enter it, unless there is an emergency involved.
But are you hiding here, father? Hey. This is one of those Aztec temples, I think. They have their own kind of ward, but I forgot it. Rat poison, huh? Oh no, rations. Never mind. I know that in the box. Alright. What's the purpose of all this? Bugger off. Bugger off! Okay. Yeah, I guess it would come around. But what is the point of... No, I see already what the point is. Gasoline! My father old boats before he picked up lantern. Bugger off. Then I had to take the gasoline can. Yeah, okay, I get the point about your father's boats. I have my lantern, but I don't have... Oh, I do have oil. Cool. I can't pick up the gasoline can. I mean... Seriously, this is all for a lantern? Is there nothing else I have to do here? Well, doesn't really seem like it. Well, alright, so only a lantern. No gasoline, okay. Well, that was easy, I guess. Ah! How dare you! How dare you! My house is trying to kill me. Main floor. I always hated the cellar growing up. It's so dark and creepy down there. I still get nervous when I'm in it. I just want to get that lantern and get out. Okay, so it does say that you only need a lantern from this place. Okay. And it's back. I do like these kind of type of glass windows. It's tinted. After a long journey I came to a small clearing. Connected by a path through the foliage was a building, the size of which was comparable to a great castle from my father's old story. Cool. No. Sit. Shh. C'est très magnifique, but shut up. Shut up! Who's that in the woods? Being a creep and all. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up. They said something about wizardry. What is this book? Shut up, I tell you. Bugger off. You want this magic book? You can have it. Alright, I will just go. There's something here. Looks like 9 pressure plates, perhaps a part of a secret mechanism. There's a red flame. Regarding secure lock, this is not all imbeciles driven likes to call experimental mechanisms. Regarding the pressure pad combination lock of our main gate, this is the last time I will be forced to self-repair the damn thing due to incompetence. Remember the code. It's also worth noting that the machinery automatically checks whether the correct code is entered every 60 seconds. And don't stack objects all over it, as it will activate too many of our mech walks at once. If I so much as see multiple large objects cluttering the pressure pads again, I will see to it whoever is responsible will be imprisoned. Besides that, make sure you remain cautious not to jeopardize our secrecy. It's of the utmost importance that we remain hidden from the rest of the society until the time is right. Visit the head of operations, Henry Griffith, if you wish to know more, as I do not have the authority to leak secrets. G. Erocatus, Complex Tech Overseer. Faculty. Okay, no. Okay, I do not have the codes. What a complex. Shit. The gate is locked. There's cult. If this is a cult's headquarters, I should probably assume there's some kind of secret mechanism somewhere that is such the area. I already found it. I just didn't find the. I don't know. Okay. There's a barrel there. But the code, well, it beats me. Here's where I started. I don't think I can return. No. Okay, so the code. It beats me. Maybe I have to clutter the whole thing, and then somebody will come out of anger and leave the gate open, and then I can run, and try to get in. Maybe that's the whole point. I did see that the what last was in caps lock. I thought maybe that's the riddle, but I don't know. Oh boy. There's a sneeze. Wah. Let's just clutter the whole thing and hope my theory is correct, that somebody will come out because I jammed the mechanism. Some sort. Be like, what do you do? There's a mechanism. Oh, maybe I have to run away. Oh shit. Because there's a mechanism that says 60 seconds, so maybe somebody will appear 60 seconds after it to check what's going on. I don't know. I did threw a chair somewhere here. I hope I can still find the chair. I might need it. Yeah. No, I thought perhaps there's a drawer there, but no. Oh shit, there was something there. I hope that was the chair. Oh boy. Oh, no, there's nothing. Guess I'm on my own. It has been 60 seconds already, right? Alright, it has been, most likely. So the idea of putting arrow on it. I guess you only need the stones for it. I don't know. Every 60 seconds. Well, maybe you should make it a little bit quicker than that. Because you don't know if it's correct or not. But I might have another. Okay. I'm going to do it in another way. Since I don't know. I can't find the code anywhere. So just guessing what the code will be quite. Okay, I can try one thing. What about the code 1876? I do feel that you have to clutter the whole thing, but I don't have enough. I don't have enough things. Objects. 1876. So that's 1. That has to be 6. Yeah. Okay, I think the key is to clutter it, but I don't have enough objects. I threw a chair somewhere, but I can't find the chair. Because I have a feeling that you have to, you know, get that overseer dude to come and say, "Hey, you've cluttered it." And then he leaves the door open, or the place open, and he's like, "Oh no." But, you know, I don't have anything else. So can't pick this up. I mean, would this work? I don't know. Ah well. I think there's no other way than to just to try to jump over the fence instead. Why can't I pick up this barrel then? Why is it stuck? Alright. I do need some stones for that. Okay, there we are. Nah, fuck it. That's another way to do it, of course. It's a hole. I don't want to go there just yet. It's locked. Of course, it won't be that easy. Front entrance of the order, complex of the order. Has to be another way, and that's this here. I wonder why they would make such a thing here. Just in case somebody forgot the key, and they're so nice to them. There's a chest here. There's oil. Deluxe oil. Deluxe oil. Huh. Cool. I guess I was supposed to get it from that position, but well, I'm smart. Interesting. And what does this take me to? Activity entrance front. Locked as well. Okay, I can't throw these, so I thought mayhaps I should just, you know, try to overpower the system and see if somebody comes out, but whatever.
You okay? You seem a little upset.
Yeah. I'd rather not talk about
I do understand. It was all over the news, you know.
I don't think I would be in this trouble if I fully understood why. It came so suddenly and not intended. I don't understand what brought this to it.
Gregory, losing a loved one is never an easy thing to do. Take it from me. I've lost loved ones before.
I know, but I just... He never explained why, or... I didn't even know he was.
Gregory, if it makes you feel better, I've heard of your training, and I would like to offer you a position at our company. Named William Claren, but you can call me Bill. Send me a letter and we'll contact for a meeting.
Okay, I'll start writing tomorrow. Send you this week sometime.
Good. I look forward to working with you. Apologies for the momentous loss.
A new diary has been added. Bill and my job. I met Bill at the bar shortly after my father's suicide, and he has grown to be one of my closest friends. I did tell him about the lead on my way to the complex, and he seemed convinced this would reveal the truth behind the disappearances. I hope he's correct, but something feels wrong about it all. All of my instincts are telling me to turn around and run, but other instincts tell me that this will reveal something about my grandfather and my father. It's as if my past is haunting me, and I intend to find out more. Gregory Ferguson, April 21st, 1876. Alright, let me just save you real quick. Okay, so I have like a small theory just based on a couple of things. But I don't know if I should say what I think. Because, you know, it might be personal, but, let this go. Alright, so here's the deal. Actually, no, never mind. I shall contact the developer about this in private. I'm not going to talk about this hypothesis here. That would be the best course of action, in my opinion. Locked. No key, huh? Excuse me? Who opened the bloody door? Bah! Who opened the door? Shh. This is not fun. So I guess you could access the chest for me, yeah? That was creepy as fuck.
Perhaps I'll ask Grant how much truth there is in Grant's visions.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Who's talking? My mouse is almost falling. My mouse is falling. Shit. Okay. I don't like people who talk. Who's talking? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? There was a weird Alexander dude. All of the complex west entry. Bah! Also not. Oh oh, this is completely different, yeah. Alright. So, I have a couple questions. Happy Matt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like, yeah, completely different. Okay, so the questions are... So you had the first demo and the second demo, which are completely different. Are you going to merge the two into your final version? Are you going to like use both of them? Like, I can remember in the first demo you had like an underground complex, and that is like the complex of the Order of the Skull. And this is the demo how you get to there. So this is, like you said, it was more character development. I understand it. But are you going to use both demos in your final version? Another question. You did mention you would I thought you mentioned yesterday that there were custom monsters in it. Okay, I saw one custom monster, which is the Alexander dude, but no real encounters. So, did I play the correct demo you wanted me to play? Because I have a feeling it might not be, because I didn't have any encounters. Because you said there would be encounters with like custom monsters, but I didn't have any encounters, so that sucks. Third question is, what about the padlock puzzle? I don't know what to do with that. Maybe you could enlighten me. Okay, so you probably want to know my opinion about this. As character development, as building up a story, it's really good. It's really good to build up a story like that. This is a really good beginning, a start of a custom story. Of course, it was a little bit smaller than I hoped, but Allah, it happens. Because I was also thinking it would be more of a, in the first demo you had encounters. So I would expect to have had some encounters in this demo, but fair enough. It was more focused on character development, which was really good, by the way. So I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I'll see you in the next custom story. Cheers!